Zimbabwean police are investigating circumstances surrounding a video circulating on social media of an alleged recent assault of elderly members of society by a group of unknown and unidentified assailants. The attack appears to be politically motivated. In the video, a group of elderly traumatized citizens can be seen and heard being interrogated about their age, their residence, and why they had gathered at that particular place. Activists have already begun sounding warning bells of pre-election violence, which is synonymous with Zimbabwe's political environment. Main opposition leader Nelson Chamisa has already taken to Twitter and accused the ruling Zanu PF of being behind the latest attack on his supporters. Meanwhile, the ruling Zanu PF in Zimbabwe has condemned acts of violence against citizens. Zanu PF Director of Information and Publicity, Tafadzwa Mugwadi, has called on law enforcement agencies to launch thorough investigations.
Been alerted to violent and horrible video scenes circulating allegedly from Rewa communities, where violence was targeted at some villagers. This should be condemned by every sober human being created in the image of God. And all our eyes now are on the next steps that the Zimbabwe Republic Police is going to take to deal with this matter. We condemn this conduct unreservedly. The culprits should be brought to justice. However, what we find irresponsible is when desperate, clueless political apostates start to drive and wage misleading narratives that the perpetrators should be referred to as Zanu PF supporters. This is needless and regrettably below par. Clearly, there is nothing in the statements uttered or visuals shown in the circulating videos which identify these culprits as Zanu PF supporters. Observedly, what might be true is that the perpetrators, let's assume, could be anyone against the CCC supporters. Remember, the CCC, MDCT, and MDC Alliance harvest battles, which were similarly blamed on Zanu PF, despite that it was known to be their internal strife. Remember, to this day, they still haven't taken responsibility over attempts to ban each other at Tsvangira's funeral, and they say it was Zanu PF, yet it was their own succession battles at play. As a responsible public, let us advise our fellow politicians to desist from fronting politics at crime scenes, no matter the temptation to grab headlines or attention. Let the perpetrators be treated as barbaric criminals who should be identified, arrested, and of course face the law. On its part, Zanu PF does not tolerate any form of violence or this barbaric conduct whatsoever. Our philosophy of mobilization is simple, but of course powerful. And that has become a national chorus. President Mnangagwa has clearly and unequivocally set the record clear on peaceful mobilization and violence-free elections. Whoever commits acts of violence in the name of the party shall carry his or her own cross and account. Let the police do what they know best: investigations.